What to do if you find injured or dead wildlife in Australia. First things first. Stay calm. I know it's not easy when a bird just nosedived into your window and now looks like it's seen the spiritual realm. But take a breath, you can help. Wildlife emergencies in Australia aren't rare. Every year, thousands of native animals are injured or killed due to vehicle collisions, habitat loss, bushfires, pets, and, believe it or not, trampoline incidents. Yes, we're looking at you, backyard with the springy death trap. So what should you do if you find injured wildlife? Let's start with the basics. The golden rule. Don't try to be Steve Irwin 2.0 unless you've had actual wildlife handling training. That adorable-looking echidna might be spiky in spirit and in spine. Wild animals, especially when hurt, are frightened and unpredictable. If you see an injured animal on the road or in your backyard, here's your action plan. Step 1. Safety first for you. Make sure it's safe to approach. If you're near a road, put your hazard lights on, wear a high-vis vest if you have one, and avoid becoming roadkill yourself. Remember, you're trying to save wildlife, not become part of a cautionary tale. Step 2. Observe from a distance. Get a good look. Is the animal moving, bleeding, conscious, or just taking the world's longest nap? If the animal is alive, don't poke it with a stick like a confused caveman. Instead, note its condition so you can report it accurately. Step 3. Call a professional. Immediately. Luckily, Australia is teeming with wildlife rescue organizations that are one phone call away. And guess what? Most of them are free. Some heroes of the bush include WIRE's NSW Wildlife Information Rescue and Education Service, Wildcare Australia Queensland, Wildlife Victoria, Fauna Rescue of South Australia, Native Animal Rescue Western Australia, PCT Wildlife, RSPCA. In all states, these services will guide you over the phone or send someone trained to handle the situation. Most even operate 24/7 because, of course, Australia's possums like to get dramatic at 2 a.m. If you're in the bush and have no signal, take a photo, pin the location on your map app, and get to a signal area as soon as possible. Now let's say the animal is small, like a bird, lizard, or an underweight possum who clearly didn't read the no fast food sign in your veggie garden. If it's safe, you can place it in a towel-lined box with air holes. Put the box somewhere quiet and dark. No, not next to your Bluetooth speaker playing death metal. Dark and calm. Don't feed it. Don't give it water. Don't introduce it to your cat and hope they become friends. The wrong food or water can be deadly, and stress from human contact is already through the roof for these little guys. Let the professionals take it from there. Now, what if the animal is dead? I know it's sad, but it happens. And yes, you still have responsibilities. You can't just pretend you didn't see that wallaby in your front yard and hope it vanishes like a ghost kangaroo. If you find dead wildlife in your yard, here's what to do. 1. Check for babies. Seriously. Many marsupials like kangaroos, wallabies, wombats, and koalas carry young in their pouches. A mother may be gone, but her baby might still be alive inside. Carefully inspect from a distance or use gloves to gently open the pouch. If there's a joey, call a wildlife rescue immediately. Do not attempt to raise it yourself, it's not a Tamagotchi. 2. Report it to the local council or wildlife rescue. Dead animals, especially on public property, should be reported to your local council. They'll arrange safe and sanitary removal. In some places, wildlife rescue organizations also collect the bodies for research, or to ensure there's no disease outbreak, or to rescue any hidden joeys or babies. 3. Don't bury it in a panic. If it's on your private land, you may be allowed to bury it. Check with your council first. Use gloves, dig deep, and avoid burying it near water sources. You don't want to end up on the news as the nice bloke whose backyard turned into a zombie possum pit. Now let's talk about driving. Australia's roads are scenic, long, and occasionally host to kangaroo rallycross. If you hit an animal accidentally, stop, pull over, and follow the same steps. Check from a distance, call a rescue service, and look for babies if the animal has passed away. By the way, if you're thinking, but I'm not calling anyone, I'll just keep driving. Know that it's not just cruel but potentially illegal in some areas. Plus, your conscience might start screaming louder than your GPS. Now here's something a lot of people don't realize. You can actually volunteer with these rescue services. Yes, you can be the superhero who saves a sugar glider from a gutter or nurses a pelican with performance anxiety. Many organizations offer training programs so you can rescue animals, transport them, or care for them in your home. Some even provide joey pouches sewn by little old ladies who knit faster than the speed of light. But let's return to some strange and humorous real-life scenarios. Because nothing says only in Australia like bizarre wildlife encounters. There's the bloke in rural Queensland who once found a carpet python in his mailbox, curled around his electricity bill, clearly trying to bite the cost down. Or the woman who spotted a kangaroo hopping into her pool midsummer, then chilling like it owned the joint. Sometimes the line between injured wildlife and wildlife taking the mickey gets blurry. In one case, a wombat was reported as unresponsive. The responder arrived to find it sleeping deeply in a dog bed it had adopted from the neighbor's backyard. And don't get us started on the magpies. Injured? Maybe. Faking it to lure you into swooping range? Very possible. So here's the bottom line. When you see an injured or dead animal in Australia, it's your chance to show the kind of compassion that makes this country truly special. We share this land with millions of native creatures from kangaroos to kookaburras, and each one plays a role in our ecosystem. From pest control to pollination, they're more than just cute faces on tea towels. Doing the right thing doesn't just help the animal, it supports conservation research and gives wildlife a fighting chance in a world full of threats. Plus, let's be honest, telling your mates, "I saved a koala from certain doom," sounds way better than, "I ignored a possum because I thought it was a garden gnome." To wrap up, here's your quick cheat sheet. Injured animal? Stay safe, observe, and call a local wildlife rescue. Don't feed, poke, or post it on TikTok for likes. Dead animal? Check for joeys, report to council or wildlife services. Consider volunteering if you want to help long term. Always act with compassion even if the animal just pooped on your shoes. And finally, if a magpie dive bombs you while you're calling wires for a kookaburra, just know you're doing your civic duty. Even if you look ridiculous ducking like a cartoon character.